Hey guys, um, for today's one word image, you're all going to get to be an artist. So there should be, I hope, from some folks, a blank piece of paper. So everyone should have a blank piece of paper and a pen or pencil out. And I'm going to ask you to be your own artist as I describe a new character for you. While I describe this character for you in German, sketch some things out, but don't start drawing until I tell you what it is and probably the size of it. I'm not going to talk about colors today because there's not enough colors to go around, so just use your pen or pencil, similar to what we did on our Chapter 1 test. And then once we're done drawing it, we're going to write some stuff out on the back. And make sure you have then we'll write out a little bit about our character on the back. I'm going to try to keep these question words up here on the screen, and I'm going to type out some words when I say things. Unfortunately, since you can't see my face, I'm not as animated just with my voice, so hopefully you'll be able to figure out a few things as I talk about a particular character today. So, first and foremost, let me go ahead and change this. Let's make this, there we go. I'm going to move this over here. So those are some question words, and then I'm going to type up some words on the screen, and that'll help you think about what we're doing. So I'm sitting in my mom's hospital room right now, and she has this really cool balloon, and on the balloon is a frog. So I've decided I'm going to tell you about a frog. And in German, that word is der Frosch. So der Frosch means frog. So that's what I decided. So we're going to then add our story of our hedgehog, mix that with our character of the hedgehog, mix that with the frog, and hopefully I'll be back next week and I can tell you a story about those two animals. So this is a story about der Frosch. So you're welcome to write that just kind of maybe up in the corner of your paper. Also make sure you put your name on your paper, and make sure that you answer and say things when I talk in German. So I'm going to ask the sub to make sure that you're paying attention and responding. So remember, active listening. So you're sitting up straight, you're responding to things that I say, and then of course you're going to need to draw. Once this video is done, you can take probably like 1 minute to finish your sketch. Not a whole lot of time, because then I'm going to go on and start writing down the script of the paragraph of our character. So this is going to be a frog. I hope you can all draw a frog, and if you can't, do your best. And don't start drawing now until I tell you about the frog. So, es ist Zeit. Alles klar. So hopefully you said what you were supposed to say. And even if you did, let's do it one more time. Okay. Es ist Zeit. Alles klar. Ja, wunderbar. Okay. So. Hier ist ein Frosch. Ja, der Frosch. Der Frosch ist hier mit mir. Mit mir. With me. So, hier ist der Frosch. Und der Frosch ist mit mir. Ja. So, der Frosch. Ist der Frosch groß oder klein? Ist der Frosch groß oder klein? Der Frosch ist klein. Der Frosch ist nicht groß. Der Frosch ist klein. Ja, also der Frosch ist klein. Ist der Frosch alt oder neu? Alt oder neu? Entschuldigung, alt oder jung? Ist der Frosch alt oder jung? Der Frosch ist nicht jung, der Frosch ist alt. Ja, der Frosch ist alt. Der Frosch ist alt und klein. Der Frosch ist alt und klein. Ist der Frosch nett? Nett oder böse? Ja. Ist der Frosch nett oder böse? Der Frosch ist klein und alt und böse. Ja, der Frosch ist böse. Der böse, kleine, alte Frosch. Ist der Frosch froh oder traurig? Ist der Frosch froh oder traurig? Der Frosch ist traurig. Der Frosch ist traurig und alt und böse und klein. Klein und alt und böse und traurig. Der Frosch ist traurig, weil er krank ist. Der Frosch ist krank. Ist der Frosch krank? Ja, der Frosch ist krank. Ist der Frosch jung? Nein, der Frosch ist nicht jung. Der Frosch ist alt. Ist der Frosch froh? Nein, der Frosch ist nicht froh. Der Frosch ist traurig. Ist der Frosch böse oder nett? Ja, der Frosch ist böse. Der Frosch ist böse und krank. Und ist der Frosch groß oder klein? Ja, der Frosch ist klein. Der Frosch ist nicht groß. Der Frosch mag die Schule. Ja, der Frosch mag die Schule. Der Frosch mag was mag der Frosch in der Schule? In der Schule, was mag der Frosch? Mag der Frosch Naturwissenschaften oder Erdkunde? Mag der Frosch Naturwissenschaften oder Erdkunde? Der Frosch mag Erdkunde. Ja, der Frosch mag Erdkunde. So, der Frosch ist alt und böse und traurig und klein und krank und mag, was mag er? Also, ja, er mag Erdkunde. So. Und wie heißt, how is the frog called? Wie heißt der Frosch? Der Frosch heißt Fritz. Fritz der Frosch. Fritz der Frosch. Fritz der Frosch. Ja. Fritz der Frosch. Cool. Perfekt. So. Hier gibt es ein paar Sätze über Fritz der Frosch. So pause this video, make sure everyone's had a chance to draw, and finish drawing. And then actually, go ahead and turn those papers in, and then open your binders to the page for 2.2, I think it's going to say 2.2 one-word image. It should be right after the calendar, or maybe you already wrote the calendar there, and then you can add these sentences as well. So turn in the picture of your frog, and I'm going to pick the best frog to be our frog for our story, along with our hedgehog, which I haven't seen yet. but I look forward to seeing that picture. And then hit resume once all of the frog pictures have been collected, and then we're going to type up our information. All right. So, the story of Fritz the Frog. Die Geschichte von Fritz der Frosch. So I'm going to go really fast because I'm in the hospital room and bothering my poor mother. So I'm going to type this up and say the sentences. What I'd like for you to do is to pause after every sentence so the whole class can write it down, and then hit resume. Okay? Thank you. Because I'd go much slower in class on all of these videos, but just trying to consolidate time. So die Geschichte von Fritz der Frosch. Es gibt einen Frosch namens Fritz. There is a frog named Fritz. Der Frosch heißt Fritz Feuermann. The frog is called, or is named, Fritz Feuermann. That's his last name. Feuermann means fireman. He's not really a fireman, but that's his last name. Der Frosch ist klein und nicht groß. The frog is little and not big. Ist auch alt und nicht jung. He is also old and not young. Fritz ist böse. Fritz is evil. Ist nicht nett. He is not nice. Dad, it's okay. It's okay. Ist nicht nett. No, just keep it down. Sorry, my dad's on the phone. Ist nicht nett. He's not nice. Der Frosch ist auch krank. The frog is also sick. Fritz mag Erdkunde. Fritz likes geography. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video because my dad's on the phone with someone from the hospital. So I'm going to stop this video and you guys just finish this if you wouldn't mind, and then I'll get some more instructions from the sub. You guys are awesome. I miss you. I should be back later this afternoon, Monday at the latest. Alright, danke.